What time do you call this? Fuck. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's a funny looking 11 o'clock. Bloody hell. 1 minute past 1. Very funny looking 11 o'clock. I'm sorry. I apologise. I hold me hands up. I should have been live 2 hours ago. I may or may not have pressed snooze on my alarm approximately 10 times. And then eventually woke up at 10 to 12. That may or may not have happened. That could be a lie. Or I could be telling the truth. I'm very sorry. But welcome anyway. I'm going to make up for it for just how well we're going to play and what's going to happen in today's stream. The start of Season 3 of the career mode. Which actually may only be like 2 minutes long because we're on the verge of being sacked. And if I simulate a few days ahead, I may genuinely get sacked. So the stream may be like 10 minutes, if that. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, obviously. If it happens, I generally don't know what to do. I'm just stuck at that point. Because that has never really happened in a career mode that I've done on live. So I don't actually know what I would do. Would just have to start a new one. Which would be a big shame. We've got Aiden in here. How we doing, mate? How we doing? Welcome. Also, I've got Forest Chelsea on in the background. Currently 0-0. I've missed the first half an hour of it, but it is what it is. Josh, yes, it is indeed. Alright, so I couldn't tell you who's been the better team or anything. But 32 minutes in, still 0-0. I did say in yesterday's stream that I honestly believe that could be Ange's first win. There's something about the game. There's something about it. I just think Forest may snatch a win. I think Big Ange needs that, to be honest. It would keep him in the job for another week, to say the least. But anyway, we're going to get ourselves straight into it because I don't know how long this is going to be. Put the daily Coke in the fridge ready. I don't know how long this is going to be. I may generally press advance here, and then I get sacked. So we're just gonna fucking see how it goes. I'm hoping that isn't the case because it's been a brilliant career mode, and I think it's a very harsh sacking if I do get sacked. Arsenal gave Arteta 7 years. Give me 7, please. I need to try and prove myself. Good thing about the manager market is that if you get sacked, you can go someplace else and apply for the job again later on. I suppose, but I just feel like it ruins the career mode for a bit, at least. But it'll be interesting if it happens. It will be. I'll be absolutely gutted, but I think it'll be very interesting. Lennon's in here. How we doing, mate? We've got Ben in there as well. How are we doing today on this fine Saturday, where I've already wasted half my day by trying to catch up on sleep, and if anything, I'm more tired now than I was before I went to sleep, so I've basically just time traveled like 12 hours and for no reason. Brilliant. Got a bet on Nick Voldemort to score. Not a bad choice of bet, although I did say yesterday I think it's probably going to be a 0-0 game. Amari's in here. Been a while, mate. Welcome. Are you planning to replace Pope this stream? I think so, yeah. I did say that at the start of Season 2. Obviously, we're getting Benitez in as the backup for the season. I'm sticking with Pope to be the number 1. But this season, I think, is the season where we find our long-term replacement. He is leaving at the end of the season, or he's getting sold this season. So, either way, this is the last time you'll see Pope, really. Benitez, I may give another 1-year extension just to stay as the backup, because I don't really fancy signing 2 goalkeepers this season. We do also get back this guy this season, Matty Russell, who I'm pretty certain just basically hasn't went up in ratings, so that was a bit of a pointless 2 years out on loan. We've got Lewis in here. Will be good to go to another team. It's not better than keeping the job, but will be interesting. Yeah, it's not better than keeping the job, absolutely, but like you say, it could make things a bit interesting, and it ruins the career mode, because obviously this is a Newcastle career mode, but we could just turn it into a manager career. I'm a manager, this was the first team I took in charge of, and then whatever team's next, that's going to be it. And I mean, the way the manager market's looking, I could stay in the Prem, to be honest, because insecure Unai Emery at Chelsea, we could go with that at Chelsea. Onslaught, apparently, you know, not looking so good at Liverpool. We may take over the Liverpool job. I wouldn't like to, but so you never know what could happen. I'd fancy the Chelsea job. And let's add that to watch, whatever that does. Let's add that to watch. Just in case. In case I get sacked, we'll apply for the Chelsea one, I think. It's no Newcastle, but it'll do. Let's have a look, actually, at the Chelsea team. See what we could potentially be working with. I'm trying to be a step ahead of myself here, because if I get sacked, I've got to fit into a new system, a new team. What we're working with here. Right, you know what, I'm going to go from just like this. Trouble in net, so that's a fucking brilliant start, isn't it? Defenders. I think we could have better centre-backs there. Definitely thought we could have better centre-backs there. Caicedo nearly being a 90s crazy. Estevao 84. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I will be doing another team stance, yes. I will indeed be doing another team. Absolutely. Still got Palmer. It's a good team, innit? And Patrick Schick was the top goal scorer on the Premier League last season, so not a bad team at all. Well, I have got Bart Verbruggen on the list, I believe. I should do. Yeah, still West Ham. Got promoted with West Ham from the Championship, so he is definitely the one to look out for. Actually, pretty cheap as well. Giovanni Reid has actually grown pretty well through that second season. So I wouldn't mind taking a second look at him, definitely. Thing is, I don't want to jump into making signings yet, because if I make signings and I get sacked, I lose my potential signings for my next team. So I don't really want to be jumping into that as of yet. You got a good option for you, sign James Trafford. Don't know about Trafford. Plus he has kind of just went to City in a way. But anyway, let's have a look at what we're going to be doing for the season then. Who's leaving? Murphy's already leaving, I know that. Botman, how long have you got left? Fucking hell, how are you? Able to play in 3 months. Still ages for Botman to come back. Chow, I'm going to try and give him a new contract if I can. He's got 2 years left. And I feel like he massively deserves a new deal at the club. Probably another loan for you, I think. Cruz. Try another loan. Adam. I think just try another loan again. Now, Sandow, on the other hand, I may generally try and get this guy used a bit this season. He's gone up to a 74 from a 70 on a year's loan out to Brighton. So, there seems to be loads of potential in there for him. Mokyo, I believe he's went up like 3 ratings there, in all fairness. That's not bad for a season out on loan. Whether I'm going to get much use out of him, I doubt, because we already have so many midfielders. So it's unfortunately, we're probably not going to see him again for another season. He's gone out on loan. I'm still trying to sell you. Joe Linton, obviously, we signed him to a new contract last season. Paqueta, for me, it's probably a sell, because he's only got 2 years left. If we just use him another season, that's only 1 year left on his contract. And at that point, selling him is probably going to be a bit of a pain. And he's going to end up leaving for free, most likely. So I think if we're smart about it, we'll try and sell him. Sadly, he hasn't been here long, has he? Cobby's going to stay. Lewis Miley is going to stay. Shilling and 62 overall already. I think a sell there. Ramsey, tough on the Ramsey. In the games he did play, which were very limited last season, he was not that bad. He's already 26, though. I think keep him. You never know when we might need him. I think keep him. Oregula, staying. Lewis Newman. Maybe he's another loan. Try that. Isaac Clayton. Sell. Damien Wen. Oh, he was already on the list. Cordero is going to stay for me. Barnes is already going off to Aston Villa. Gordon's going to stay. Sanusi, sadly, I think it's time for him to go. I wish this guy made it, and I hope he does in real life. I just can't really see it. Murphy's leaving. Dembele is going to stay, obviously. Scott Johnson, probably a sell there. Joe Forster, probably a sell again. Connor Clarkson, I've been trying to sell for a while now. Sula is going out to Marseille, is it? Yeah, he's going out to Marseille this year. May need a third choice striker, you never know. Loan Miley. I think I'm going to try and use Miley. Especially if I sell Paqueta and I'm loaning out Mokio. We're probably going to need Miley for depth. Because your bench midfielder will then be Kobe Mano and Miley. And if I'm playing 2 in midfield, Joe Linton would be a backup as well. But I'm probably going to try and stick with a 3 in midfield, hopefully. Like I was saying, as for contracts, we'll try and give Sandow a new one. No. The contract situation in this game is fucked. Chow, no. Vissa, no. You just can't give people new contracts, man. I mean, it adds to the toughness of things, but, like, it gets to a point. It gets to a point where it's a bit unrealistic, because I'm literally losing players for free. Like, for nothing. If you want a third, we've been linked to Igor Thiago. Really? Thing is, I think he's a decent rating in this. Well, he's a 79, actually. Oh, there's someone at my door. Hold on. Fucking timing on that, eh? Parcel tried to get delivered. I've just had to talk through the Ring camera. I'll leave it behind the bin. Then me fucking parents have just walked around the corner. Great timing. Hold on, chat. Very sorry. Dear Lord. Right. That's that sorted. Be linked with Charlie You're joking. We've been linked with Charlie Cresswell. Jesus fucking Christ. What are we doing? Meant to be a Champions League side. Not a fucking Championship side. What's going on? Right. So, can't do contracts. Not really willing to bring anyone in as of yet, obviously with the whole potentially being sacked situation. So we've got to be slightly careful with that. Performance reward. What? What? So... Oh. They've improved my job security and gave us 317 grand. We're increasing your transfer budget 317k to further elevate the team to the next level. Really? Thank you for giving us Lewis Hall's weekly wage to try and elevate the team at the next stage, lads. Thank you. Murphy's gone, Barnes is gone, Asula's out on loan. And Joe White's finally gone. Right, that 317k is going to just come massively in hand. I'll res Voltmortar at the cam. If I was putting Voltmortar at the cam, I'd trust Versa to go up top. Right. Okay, objectives for the season. Finish in a Champions League spot. Okay. Win the FA Cup. They won a third FA Cup in a row. And win the Champions League. And within 2 seasons, win the Prem. That's not awful, in all fairness to them. They've been very nice for the Premier League. Obviously, the Champions League's a big focus, and then I've got to win the FA Cup for a 3rd time. For the board to be happy. Bloody hell, they're hard to please, like, aren't they? Fucking hell. Very hard to please, these. Right. I'll make your sign and pointless. Yeah, that's another point as well, actually, yeah. Because Oregula would probably be dropped. And then, yeah, it just means that it's slightly pointless. Arsenal on Pope. If I was selling them, I would not sell them to Arsenal. No, no, no. Is Lewis Hall on the transfer list or something? No. I know Pope is, obviously. I suppose my job securities went up slightly, so it's not too bad. So you think do a little bit of business before we get on to do anything. Cruz on loan. Kobe Manu loan to Liverpool. Why would I do that? The first game of the season, I believe, is Tottenham at home. We've got Arsenal in the Community Shield. Yes, and then Tottenham at home. Then Liverpool away. I literally, shit you not, I play Liverpool in every single live stream. It's a fact. I literally do. Let's have a look at the rest of the youth squads. I haven't got a goalkeeper in here. Oh, he terminated his contract, didn't he? Twat. Alright, probably gonna have to get a goalkeeper in there then. Let's try and do that. Bastard fucking terminated his deal. Goalkeeper. Can I get a 5-star? Another 5-star, please. I can. French. We've had a history with French players, to be fair. France classes as Central Europe. We'll go midfield. Centre back. Trying to think what positions. Right wing. Got a box to box. Defender. Inside forward. Could do Bradley plus cash to get Tino back. I've been impressed with Bradley though. I've been impressed with Bradley. And I mean, if we're trying to keep it as realistic as possible, I don't think getting Tino back after 6 months of going to Arsenal is too realistic. Sander on loan. I kind of want to use Sander though if I can. So, I mean, Southampton's a good loan deal for him. I'm going to try and get some use out of him. If I can. I mean, if you want to see Tino back, then we can give it a go. We can give it a go if you want to see him back in the team. Right, I think one of the first things I need to do is bring a goalkeeper in. And I think we're going to go with Verbruggen. I'm happy we're going for Verbruggen. So, if I get the trusty calculator out, I've given myself 274 million to spend this season. We have more than enough money to just go ahead and get ourselves a goalkeeper in. Pope's most likely staying for the season, but Verbruggen will eventually replace him in the team long term. Try 34 to start with. So they're going to want over 40 in a package. I can get close to that. 37. 39's not actually bad. 38. I mean, 39's not bad at all. 39.5. We'll do it. 39.5. Leaves we were 235 million to go. It wasn't realistic, but in that, to be fair, there was nothing I could do anyway. Even if I wanted to keep Tino, which I did, I'd already recently gave him a new contract, so I literally couldn't do anything about the release clause being paid at the end of the day. Which is a pain. We're going to have to massively up his wage, I think, yeah. He's only on 39 at Brighton. We'll try 80. 100k bonus. 20 clean sheet bonus. There we go. Get all the bonuses in there. Right, bought for Verbruggen. Welcome to the tune. Our new long-term goalkeeper, our 5-year contract signed. He's currently 24, so 29 by the time his contract runs out. Hopefully, it's a ground running. This guy, if you've been here for a while on the channel, I've got history with this guy. He's been insanely fucking good against me, so I hope he's just as good when I'm using him. And he joins us. Look at how tall he is. Bloody hell. Joins us. Ball for Verbruggen, welcome. Had a season in the Championship with West Ham and got promoted on 107 points, which is insane. And there you go. There's my first signing. Done. Sealed. Rap songs are more welcome, man. How we doing? Is Tonali gone yet? What do you mean, is Tonali gone yet? No. Why would I get rid of Tonali willingly? Unless Tonali wants to leave, then I would not get rid of him. No reason to get rid of him. Although, I believe, what's his contract situation? Well, he's got still 4 full years left, to be fair. So I had to up it and give him 320k a week last season to try and keep him as happy as possible. And, yeah, he's got a thumbs up for everything, which is good. You know what it is? I want to check all the other players. What we're saying. Is everyone else happy? Deuce a bit meh on his contract. More than what you want at West Ham, pal. Same with Chow. Chow, mate, I'm offering. But you're not doing negotiations. Sander's not happy. Oh, yet again, I'm offering. You fucking bastard. How long you got left? No, that's fine. Cobby doesn't really need a new contract yet, does he? Ooh, Cordero contract. You're not happy about your contract. I'm offering you a chance to sign a new contract. That's what doesn't make sense to me. I'm offering these players a chance to get more money and they're just not even negotiating, so... I've done what I can. I've done what I can. Because I'm shoving it back in my face. Yeah, bastards. Yeah, they'll ask for a new contract, but they're not happy now. I want to be one step ahead, you know? Think outside the box. But they're not allowing it. That's what's pain. It's a pain to see playing this game. It's one of my only pet peeves for the game so far. A player's got 1 year, 11 months left. I want to get their contract sorted now. But they wait until the very end. It doesn't have to be like that. But that's the way they want it. It was like Tonali. I was so worried I was going to lose Tonali. And then eventually come and said, right, I want it. Mokio's not going to get played at United. So I'm not going to do that. You already know he's not getting played at United. Search up Jody I've literally already got him. I've had him for a full season. Well, he was out on loan last season. But I did sign him last season, technically. Just sent him out straight away. Nice loan out there for Lewis Newman. 70 overall at 18, so there's a kid with slight potential. It is 0-0 in the game, yes. I do have it on the background. Doesn't seem like it's been a decent game, sadly. Sanusi to Bristol, good move from Mokio. That's a better one. Nottingham Forest for a season. Although that's where I sent Lewis Miley and they only played him once, and that was against us. Pope to Villa, no. I'm willing to sell him, just not to Aston Villa. Right, at least we got the goalkeeper situation sorted. Sanusi gone, that was quick. To Bristol for 3 million. Got more transfers going out there as well, 900k. And then we got Sanusi for 3. That's actually a really good deal. It's a good deal for him as well, because I think Bristol might actually use him. Right, pre-season. I am going to want to do pre-season. Let's do the most expensive one. See if we can make it up to the border. Clayton sold Paqueta to Liverpool. Wouldn't sell him to Liverpool. I'm willing to sell him, just not to a team like Liverpool. Hopefully outside the Premier League. So Mokio, I don't know how you say his name, but he's out for the season again to Forest. Spent a season at Galatasaray last year. Sub Pope to the Bundesliga. If the offer comes in. Rodrigo Mora I've already had a look at, and I'm pretty sure I already said no to. Right. Loads of business happening here. So far. Can't believe fucking Brennan Johnson's at Real Madrid. That's mental. Hugo Alvarez. There's a backup to Golden. For 20 million, it doesn't seem like you're getting much there. Doesn't seem like you get much of a player for that. We do have Cordero, by the way, who's been really good. We do also have Tyreek George, who's done very well out at Juve, so I think he would even be a better option for her. Or Diao. Coman's there. All I'm saying, I would not mind bringing Kingsley Coman into this team. I feel like we need that bit of experience. The guy's a notorious winner. I feel like it would just make sense to bring him in. The sunset would be insane. But we got Onagula in anyways. I would get Thiago, but it's like 20 million a bit much for a third choice striker. Probably is. I know who Krupi is, to be fair. May have a look at him because we might need a third choice. I sent Asula out on loan. So I may need a third choice striker. I could get away with the 2. More expensive, but at the end of the day, he is a younger player. He would probably overtake Sula as the proper third choice. Oblin. Matthias Oblin. Wow. 92 agility. Fucking hell. Thing is, he's probably going to want a rotational role, which could be a bit of a faff on. I don't have enough space on the bench, really, to put him in. Right, pre-season it is. And we're playing Bilbao. The big Bilbao. I think I'm just going to try and put out, like, the normal team, really. Just so I can try and win it. So I'm going to go for... Oh, accidentally pressed sim match instead of quick sim. Try and win it, get an extra 6 million in the bank. 2-1 win, Vissar Voldemort on the score sheet. Nice to see. Got Dembele making an appearance there. Very nice. Very, very nice. I wonder if we are actually going to play Bayern Munich. I know they're in this, like, league table thing, but... Hall, there's so many offers coming in for Hall. I'm just going to put a block on them if I can. City one for Keta. Fuck. Oh, subs at half time. Igor Jesus has come on. Gotta be an injury problem there, surely. Jelch up to a 78, which is great stuff. Nick Pope to Liverpool, bloody hell. All the wrong teams are coming in for these players. Let's get pre-season out of the way. So we've got Real Sociedad, then Villarreal. Arsenal like a week after that. I'll like Ular again, why not? Where are you, Miley? There you are. Three Voldemort with a brace and then a Langer on the score sheet. Could be worse, could be worse. Romolo Cruz, I can have a look at him. We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Costulas, I'm pretty sure I've already got on my list. No? Don't think this guy's going to exist. Doesn't exist. See, Real Madrid. That's the only issue. Trying to attract a player from Real Madrid is going to be difficult. And Babu, that's a name I've never heard in a while. Bloody hell. For $1 million. For $1 million, it's not bad, is it? You could get a lot worse for that price. Right. Let's try and sort out what we need here. Okay. So, goalkeepers. Nick Pope's going to stay there for now, but very quickly, this fella right here will overtake him. Goalkeepers are fine. You've got Benitez in there as well. Technically got 3 goalkeepers. Centre-backs. Scalvini, Chow. Botman obviously recovering from his ACL injury. But for now, Scalvini, Chow, Jelch, good enough as a backup. Dan Burns sadly did leave Wood, but we now have this guy, Sander, as like a, what, 3rd to 4th choice centre-back. Left-backs, you've got Lewis Hall and Diouf. Nothing else needs to be said there. Right back, at the moment, is Connor Bradley. There is no backup. The best backup we've got, really, is Archie Gray. he's so much better in midfield than what he is as a fullback. So I don't really want to class him as a backup right back, but for now he is. Your midfield is absolutely fucking stacked. I do need to put Gulab back in that. There we go. So it's currently Tonali, Bruno, Gula. You've then got Kobe Mainoo. Paqueta should be leaving. So you've got Kobe Mainoo, Miley, Joe Linton. Your midfield's fine. I don't think we need to do anything with the midfield. Left wing, you've got Anthony Gordon, Cordero as well. The only issue is I can't really fit Cordero onto the bench. So if Gordon needs to be subbed off, the only realistic thing I can do is either Joe Linton there or Dembele, who's much better on the right. On the right, you've got Alanga, which is a no-brainer, and then Dembele, who's been a brilliant backup forward. And then striker, obviously, Voltamada, and then you've got Vissa. Vissa does only have 2 years left. It's also 1-0 Chelsea. Neto assist. Achapong goal, I think. It is. Neto assist, Achapong goal. I don't know why he's up there on the pitch. Ange Postecoglou, you're getting the sack, mate. I know it's Chelsea, but you're gone. You're gone. Why you would get rid of Nuno just because you fell out with them is fucking beyond me. Could go Zanotti. Not a terrible option, actually. Not a bad option. Good backups Reed. We do have him on the shortlist. So, like I've listed there, the team's fine. The only realistic thing you can do now is get good replacements, which, starting 11-wise, what can you really replace here? Nothing much. Unless we did do Bradley Fortino, and obviously Verbruggen will be going in for Pope at some point. So that's that sorted anyway. A backup right back's most likely needed, because like I said, Gray just isn't good as a right back. So I kind of want to try and use him as a midfielder, which is still tough. When you look at the midfield, it's difficult, which is why I'm thinking I might do this. Where are we? Archie Gray, loan if I can. Going to be difficult to get him game time this season, and he may start complaining. That's a good point, Aiden, as well, yeah. Try and basically, we just need to give Tonali what he wants, and let's just say he wants more Italians in the team. And that's why we're going with Zanotti, who's still only 24. I feel like this guy should be a lot older than that. I must mean in the other career modes I've signed this guy, he's like been so young. We do need it. He's still only 24. I mean, Conor Bradley's 23. Tino will be 25 this season. This guy's younger. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Can I do 16 with a 20% on goals? No, 20. I want it below 20. If we can. 2-0 Chelsea. Oh my god, it is. Pedro Neto free kick. Sells has had an absolute stinker there. You got a hand to it and everything. We'll do 19.7. Right, minus 7 leaves us with 219 million to spend. Can I get away with sporadic? No, rotation, which is fine. 2 years, so we can do 3. Damn, the contracts are rough in this game. They never do long-term contracts. You know what though? 38 grand a week's not bad, is it? Compared to all our deals we've had. But there we go, backup right back. Matteo Zanotti. I've had him for Newcastle in the past, actually. FIFA 23 it might have been. And I've had him on other teams as well. Quite a reliable player, in all fairness. I believe I might have had him at Nottingham Forest last FIFA. Zanotti joins us. It's... Yeah, again, he's not even going to fit on the bench. Because we just don't have enough space. Unless I drop Miley, but then having 2 fullbacks and a centre-back on the bench is rough. Go there for now. Oh, just, it's a pain that didn't release the game with being able to have so many players on the bench. Because this entire save's kind of been a little bit ruined because of that. But we'll move. Right. Last game of preseason. I think we need to win this and rely on Juve losing. Which probably isn't going to happen. Offer for Tonali. 162 is an insane price, but best midfielder in the world. Can't get rid of him. I don't need 3 centre mids on the bench. Yeah, but then I also don't need 2 fullbacks on the bench, really, do I? When am I ever going to substitute both fullbacks? The chances of us substituting all 3 midfielders is most likely higher, I would presume. I'm going to give Verbruggen his debut here. I'm going to go Verbruggen debut. And Jolan Pronagula. Verbruggen, clean sheet, go on. Bloody hell. That's not a good look, is it? 2-0 lost to Villarreal. That's terrible. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. That is not a good look at all. Actually, great, United. Is he going to get played, though? If you can promise us that you'll play him, I'll send him there. Let's have a look. What right back do you have? They still can't have Deloge, surely. They do. But bar that... It's risky. He probably wouldn't play in the mid. Damn, I could pick up Rashford. I'm putting Rashford on my shortlist. I could really save Rashford from that team. Oh, what am I doing? I suppose he could get played there. It's risky. Let's see if we can do it, yeah. It's risky. But we'll see if we can do it. Right, they've accepted it. It is risky. Rashford would not be terrible. Would be a great backup to Gordon. Oh, Bournemouth's better though. Palace for Pope's not bad. Right, I hope he goes to Bournemouth instead, please. Bournemouth's much better. Palace in for Pope's not terrible, you know. Decent landing spot for him. See if we can get what money's worth. $8.2 is not bad, is it? There we go. Nick Pope. We're agreeing it to Crystal Palace. 33 clean sheets in all competitions last season. They are getting themselves some goalkeeper. Some fucking goalkeeper. Duran will have signed in way too many career modes at this point. And he never really becomes that good. I'll check what rating he is though. 79? Not bad. Mark Gillespie, third choice. Is he even going to exist? Might retired. Yeah, he's retired. That's a shame. Ruddy would have won as well. Can I? No, contract length's too short. Fucking cheap as fuck. 18 million. Not bad, like, is it? We've got Jeff in here. How we doing, mate? How we doing? 18 million for Marcus Rashford. Fucking tempted. Oh! Well, Crippies went to Barca. That's me not getting him. Is Rio in the game? I presume he is. Oh, he might not actually be with his save. Oh, no, he is. Wow. 77 overall and he's still at Liverpool. Right, so, with Pope going, Verbruggen goes in there. We could try having the two fullbacks on the bench. I don't really think there's a need for it, but we'll see. Right, that's not bad. Not terrible. Very young team as well, by the way. Wow. Oldest player there is Bruno. Why is there an ice cream van in my street? It's 10 to fucking 2 in October. Surely you're not making money and making a good business. You like need more Geordies. Miley's your only one, isn't he? Technically Lewis Hall in a way. I know he's just not, but technically. And then yeah, Miley. And then I mean technically players like this, like Johnson, Forster, Clayton, but we are looking to sell them, so get Talby. If he's still at Sunderland, we've got no chance. We've got no chance. 4 days until Arsenal. There it is. What? They've even got the, like, is it a burn mark or a birthmark? Whatever he's got on his... That's a really good detail, by the way. So Nick Pope gone. I can plus 8.2 million into the budget now. Really good servant for the club. There's genuine arguments for being the best keeper the club's had. I'm not even shitting you. There's arguments to be had there. Especially on top of the 2 years he's had in his career. I would definitely put him in that list. Really good servant. Deserves a good send-off. Well done, Nick Pope. I appreciate you, brother. You just didn't want to sign a new contract for whatever reason. I suppose he might have just wanted something new. So yeah, we'll have it. Job security change. To safe, yes. I'm safe. Hugh will be fuming. Oh, 2 lineup. Pope, Tripp, Spotman. I mean, why did I expect it to be different? It's just the same, although 3 at the back. Oh no, Burn will be playing left back, won't he? Ramsey and Miley on the bench is promising. Nice to see Ramsey back in the lineup. Wasn't too bad before he got hurt. Right, I think for now, fine, we're going into our first game here against Arsenal. Check Talby. Still at Sunderland. Even if I wanted him, the game wouldn't even let us go in for him, so. Lovely, I'm a save, which is really good news. Right, let's save the game. I haven't done that today. What's Brighton's lineup like? Let's have a look at Brighton's lineup. Verbruggen, Ayeri, Baleba, Dunk, Gomez, Kadioglu, Minty, Rotar, Van Heck, Welbeck with a good team. Good team. Nil-nil or 1-1. I'm going to stand by it. But you never know. Rigger's still not there. Good. It's a good shout, but Chris Rigger's not getting into this team. Realistically. And he is still at Sunderland anyway, sadly. Right. Let's get into our first game. Unless more stuff comes in the next 3 days. It does. It's a low now. Option to buy in there as well. And Archie Gray loan to United. I hope he gets played. Because it would be very good for him. Oh! Paqueta to Inter Milan. The team that knocked us out of the Champions League. 40, I think. I got him for 15, so whatever I get's a pretty good offer. 42. 33. 37. 37 million from 15. That ain't bad at all, is it? Good bit of business there. Only spent 1.5 years here, but I've got 20 million more than what he was worth. Which is very good. Very good going. Loads of 94 potentials in there, which is good to see. With our new scout. And we need 1 or 2 goalkeepers for this youth academy. We've got them out for 3 months, so we'll probably find a lot. I'm not going to bother sending the other one out yet. Oh, Aston Villa wants Scalvini. That is a terrible offer. Wouldn't get rid of him anyway with Botman still being hurt. But here we are. Community Shield. We did win this last season. We played Liverpool. They were the winners of the league. And obviously this season it is Arsenal. I doubt we've got our first Carabao Cup fixture in. Yeah, that'll come in after like the first or second Prem game, I think. Let's have our first press conference. And we've ended up getting my job security to safe. So we've done very well. One thing I want to just say here as well. We had that apparent behind-the-scenes documentary out, didn't we? And I don't see a difference. So that was last season. I don't see a difference here. We haven't had more money. The budget has just been pretty much the exact same. So, interesting. Very interesting. Seems to have not made a difference. So I think it was a good thing to test out, but it literally has not made a difference to anything. You might see a difference in other career modes if you've already got a low budget, but I doubt it. So that's a bit of a shame, really. Right, Asna. Who do we put out against this? A lot. We're going to go with Verbruggen, even though he did concede 2 to Villarreal in pre-season. And I think we'll just go unchanged. Not really a need in changing it, to be honest. Unchanged. Arsenal at Wembley. Let's give it a go. Need to get this chewing gum away as well. Because Coke Zero exists. Let's get it out. Let's crack it open. It's been an hour. Well, I was going to say an hour and a bit there, but it's only been 58 minutes in all fairness. Beautiful. Oh. And this is a toast to Season 3. Let's hope we win the treble and don't get sacked. That is fucking glorious. Wow. Sue Smith on comms. Fuck's sake. Can whatever get a... You just can't get away from her, man. Fucking hell. Right. Yeah, we'll go. Look at Tonali eyeing up the trophy there. There's Victor Gyökeres. Got 21 Prem goals last year. Built like an absolute brick shithouse as well. Bloody hell. I see Decipher in there. Lenormand as well. Tino's there. It looks like the same lineup as they had last season. Oh yeah, they got Undav off us as well. Same lineup as last year. Even I'm eyeing up the trophy there. Let's see how we do then. In their home territory, really, for Arsenal. Wembley. Let's see what we can do here. First game of Season 3. We are here. And what a career mode it's been so far, I will say. 3 seasons. 2 full seasons, obviously. And we somehow lasted. We nearly got the sack. I think it would have been a harsh sack. We're still finishing 3rd in the Premier League. We're going to turn into the new Arsenal. The only difference is I actually win trophies. I won the Community Shield and FA Cup last season. I won the FA Cup in the first season. So at least I still win trophies. Whereas Arsenal's situation with Arteta is they're finishing 2nd, but they're not winning trophies. So that was cooler. I need a better Prem season from him this season. He wasn't so good in the Premier League last season. Obviously, he was a January signing, so he didn't have the full season. But he was a crucial player, played a big role in the Champions League, especially against Barcelona in the quarters. As former rivals, of course. I feel like he's a player who can only get better, really. He's still young, he's like 22, 23. So, he's a player who can only get better. Well done, Saka. Well done. I'm going to try more just booting the ball up instead of playing out from the back. We're not Pep Guardiola. See what we can do. Yeah, maybe it's against Arsenal, not a good idea with Saliba at the back. There's Bradley. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Bradley. Obviously, I think it was Aiden who did suggest that we try and get Tino Livramento back by putting Conor Bradley into a swap deal. So this could potentially be his last game, maybe, if I go in and do that. Bradley's been good, though. I really can't fault the kid. He's been amazing. Lovely interception there from Goulart. Plays it through to Alanga. First time, good save. Good save. This is Verbruggen's competitive debut. He did play in pre-season once. Gordon, great delivery into the box. Alanga winning the header, well in. Chow out wide to Alanga. Good ball in again. Well in, Bruno. The Cyber's good, man. Very good. We're keeping them in their own half here, though. Gordon. I was keeping them in their own half. Scalvini, what a tackle that is. Well in, son. Gordon to Lewis Hall. Ah, you bastard. His best friends just took the ball off him. Oh my god. Well in Tonali, though. We're just bullying Victor Gyökeres here. Opens up forward, Goulart. What a save. Wow. What a stop from David Raya. Some attempt from Goulart there as well. Golden sweet delivery. Scalvini over the ball. Still hasn't got his first goal, probably. Well, then Alanga. Bruno back over to him. It's lovely. Very well played. Bit of a foul in there, ref, I reckon. First time hit from Goulart. Didn't even expect it to come up with him there. Win that. Ooh, we're doing alright. You're doing great. You're doing great. Ah, Tino, fuck off, man. Let we'll win, will you? It's good to see him playing well. Do you want to come back by any chance? Would you mind? The thing is, if I can't do a swap deal, it would be a very, very pricey transfer. Block from Scalvini, blocked it with his bollocks there. Oh my god. Martinelli with a great turn. Offside? I know, half time. I thought they called it for offside there. Half time, no attempts from Arsenal, but they've had the vast majority of the ball. I think just more the same. I think the goal will come. It'll come naturally. Can't remember if it's extra time in this. Might go straight at penalties. Bruno slices it to Elanga. Back to Bruno. Bruno delivers. Gordon brings it down. Gula! Could have went anywhere that. Alright, chooses to do a Nick Pope. Back to Gordon. Easily blocked. Elanga lays it off to Scalvini. Bruno now. Back into Gordon. He's trying to lay it off. Nearly got it to Voltemada. They've kept Gyökeres quiet. Gula, you bastard. Richie Rich, mate. Hello, welcome back. How do we do? Straight at penalties. Sweet. We're going to have to keep that in mind. Arsenal have some good penalty takers on the pitch. We don't. No fucking way that's a pen. There's no way that's a pen. Is that not outside the box? It's outside the fucking box! Has he gave a pen? What? No fucking way. Nah. That's not in the box. That is not in the box. What do you mean no timeline? What do you mean no timeline? Oh. That's not in the fucking box! What the actual fuck? There's literal evidence. That is not in the box. It's rigged. It's not in the box. His foot's not even on the line. It is there. But then, look. That's where contact's first made. It's outside the box. I've been robbed. How is that a pen? His hand's in the box, is it? His hand is in the box. So that's a penalty because his arm is out here on the line. It's still not even in the box. His arm, none of his body even enters the box. His head when he falls. You cannot give that a pen. It's a free kick. That's a joke. I don't understand how that's a penalty. Verbruggen, mate. Come on. He's started the right way as well. I've been hard done by there, I feel like. I've been hard done by there, chat. Arsenal's first attempt on goal is a rigged penalty. Don't beat yourself up, Verbruggen, pal. You dived the right way. A bit of a late dive, like, but... Nah. That's fuck, that is. I'm not having that. God, I hope we'll win now. I really hope we'll win this. Absolute twats. There's Bradley with the challenge as well. Gula with a nice ball down to Alanga. Voltamora, what a save, man. I can't get the ball past them. Oh my god, it was bouncing. It's a naughty debut. And I'm doing it. Vissa's going in up top for Voltamora. Moreno's come off here for Arsenal. Zubamendi on. Great. Ball to good goalkeeper Babar with his feet. Oh god, so we've got Nick Pope 2.0 then. Well in Hall. Well in Hall. God, I'm glad he's become good. Gordon, mate. Gula back out of Gordon. Not bad past that. Gordon, fuck off, man. Get in Hall. Put him under pressure. Well in, Scalvini. Bruno up to Alanga. Oh, it was great for... Go on. Free kick. Get in, Visser. Come on, son. Come on. 1-1. Johan Visser. Fucking get in. Come on. What a finish. Should have had a free... Should have been a penalty, actually, knowing this ref. Visser, some hit that, son. Beauty. Straight past David Raya. Need fucking chance. Get out. 1-1. Come on. That's got the blood pumping. Great footwork from Alanga, by the way, as well. Kid's fucking insane on the ball. Great win from Gula. He's put in a shift. That's out to Visser. Visser to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall back to Visser. Visser. To Gordon. It's... Oh my... What a save, man. Fucking hell. Oh my god. The performance David Raya's putting on here is just absurd. This is one of the best keepers I've faced. Holy shit. Look at this, man. What a ball, by the way. Bruno, wide open header. Oh my god. What a game of football. There's such good talents on show here. It's ridiculous. Right. I'm not even going to make a sub, to be honest. Everyone's playing well. Right. We're going to have Oragula on this corner. It's going to be a high ball. Whipped in. Visser head over the ball. Looks like we could be going to penalties. Great win from Visser. Alanga lays it off. Bruno. It's looking likely that it is going to be penalties. It is. Penalty shootout against Arsenal. Visser save work. He's going to have to do bits in the penalty shootout as well. God, I hate this. Nah, I fucking hate penalties. I can't stand them. Right. Yeah, they've got much better penalty takers. That doesn't mean everything. Right, Visser up first. A lot of power on it. Wow. A lot of power. But Bruggen's got a good chance to really prove himself here. Jokeres, it's a save! Come on, son! Oragula up next. Buries it bottom left. Come on! Save from Verbruggen, that. Saka up next. Gordon. Some pen, lad. Some pen. 3-1. Disciple up next. No, he's done it! Verbruggen, 2 saves. What a debut. It's Zanotti up next to win it. On his debut. Zanotti! He does it! Come on! Get in, son. Yes. Zanotti wins it. Verbruggen saving 2 penalties. The debutants save us against Arsenal in the Community Shield. What a start to the season. Wow. Some penalties then. We're done very well there. Look at that. From a backup right back. Bang. Also 3-0 Chelsea. As soon as I scored there, 3-0 Chelsea. I think Reece James, is it? Or Reece James assisted. Is it? Where the fuck is he? It is Reece James' goal. Does that solidify his place in the England team? I think it was an Estevao ball in, but the keeper punches it, so I don't know if it will go down as a Estevao assist, like. But yeah, we go. Bruno Fernandes. Oh shit, Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Guimaraes lifting another trophy for the Toon. Look at Verbruggen keeping it lemon there. Well in. Well happy with that. After the refs try to rig it in Arsenal's favour. Giving them a penalty for a foul that was outside the box. I will never forget that. Lovely. What a picture that is. What a picture that is. Legendary status. Some of them players. Arsenal with the 1 attempt. Man of the match, Visser. I think throughout the game, though, I would honestly give it to Arda Güler. Or probably Bruno. Or even Verbruggen for the penalty shootout. Mariah was insane, by the way. Wow. 4 saves. Oh my god, all the Forest fans are leaving. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. 4-1 win on pens is crazy.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Yeah, Bradley, that was quite rough from him. Güler was class, Alanga was class.
Thanks, that's
Very good start of the season. Obviously, pre-season was slightly rough. But... and surely getting the boot. You'd think... I know it's Chelsea, but yeah, surely you get the sack now because they're probably going to risk keeping him and it just gets worse from there. Paqueta sold. We'll get 34 million into the transfer budget, so I'll add that now. Nice. Paqueta sold to Inter Milan. What a career. West Ham, Newcastle, Inter Milan. Not a bad career, is it? Alright, Spurs is our first game of the season. Yeah, Tino will be begging to come back. We'll see what happens. I might just go in for it. Good serving Paqueta. He was a pretty good player. Good backup. But for the money. Matoma's at fucking Real Madrid. Bloody hell. I'm still quite tempted to go in for Rashford, you know. You can't really go wrong for that price. How much is Coman? Yeah, Coman's like double that. I'm so tempted to do it. 18 million for Marcus Rashford. Come on. Can't go wrong. Well, you can. You'd have to pay him an arm and a leg, but Tino, mate, do you want to come back? So much money. So much money. Recently just joined. No, he hasn't. He fucking joined in January. He hasn't recently just joined at all. You're literally just lying to us. Oh, well. Hi, ho. Trying to get some of these youth players sold is an absolute pain in the arse as well. Right, Spuds, first game of the season. We've got a good record against them, to be fair. Benitez, can I? No. Okay. Twat. Can't give him a new deal yet. I want to as well. Right, I think we're all good. I think we're all set. I think the only thing I would do is probably bring in Rashford. Or just another left winger. But all that, I think we're fine. Got cover everywhere we need. I think we're in for a solid season. I think we're in for one. Like I said, the only other change I would do, Rashford, bargain buy, I would say. And I think that would probably do it. Oh. 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 Okay. The club has blocked the transfer of Wen, considering them a key part of its future. The board is displeased with your decision and advise you to avoid similar actions in the future. You'll need to navigate this situation carefully to maintain alignment with the club's long-term vision. The fuck? Okay. I mean, he must have really good fucking potential if that's the case, then. Where is he? Attacking midfielder, isn't he? Strange. Can I loan him out, then? That's just a weird thing to pop up. I was getting the fucking sack for a second. Yeah, that's strange. They must have good potential. If that's the case. The board wouldn't say that with someone who's just not very good, you'd think. Weird. Strange. Yeah, so I can't even get Tino, which is quite annoying. Can't even go in for him if I wanted to. Bastards. Might be able to in January, I think. Right. First game of the Premier League season. We're just going to go unchanged with the starting team. St. James's, Spuds. So yeah, we do. Chelsea have had a sending off. Did he give Cucurella? It must have been a second yellow. I know he put a challenge in. There had to have been a second yellow. Maybe that was a straight red. Oh, it's Gusto. Gusto, second yellow. Fucking hell. Fair enough. How's my FPL looking? I think I only had... Who have I had then? João Pedro. Those done nothing. Just minutes played. And I had Anderson on the bench. But Anderson's actually got 4 points somehow. How's Anderson getting 4 points for? Fucking, if the app would like to work, that would be nice. Was he getting 4? It's got to be defensive contributions. Away! Fuck it, the Premier League app's terrible, by the way. Keeps freezing. Yeah, defensive contributions and minutes played. Defensive contributions, but he's also conceded 3 goals. Crazy. Right. Spuds, first game of the Premier League season. Any changes? Kabasi. Fuck me, what a signing. Caborsi. Wow. Fair enough. Would he ever go to Spurs in real life? Absolutely not. That is a very good signing for them. Okay, now. Alanga. Great ball. Baltimore against Caborsi. Challenge for him. He's already just won an aerial against them. Hall. That is incredible from Hall, that. Swings it in. Alanga pulled it down there as well. Where's Baltimore when you need him? Conor Bradley needs to make up for that situation in the Community Shield, definitely. Oh, Scalvini, it's rough. Very rough. Simons gets a shot off. That's a nice pass. Oh, that's beautiful from Baltimore. He has Oragula now. Danso's done very well there, though. Great ball. Lovely Winton Ollie. Alanga, lovely hold-up play there. He's offside, man. Fucking hell, Bradley! I'm not even going to lie there. I was aiming towards Baltimore in the box there, but he just played the wrong ball for some reason. Baltimore, brilliant hold-up play there again. Bradley over Bruno. It's not bad. Bruno! And it's 1-0. Conor Bradley with the assist. Wow. Bruno Fernandes. I've said it again. What's going on? Why do I keep calling him Bruno Fernandes? Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely goal. I've literally never done this until today. Right, lovely finish. Assist from Conor Bradley. That's interesting. I did say he needed to make up for it and got himself an assist there. Lovely that. And he's continued his run. I'll try to get it back to him there. Go on, Order. Oh my god. He's already off to a good start this season. Winning the ball and everything. Oh shit, I'm losing it at the same time. Good ball that. Chow. Oh my god. How did you lose that, Matty Tell? Try to intercept it. Good ball that. Don't really want to say anything. Verbruggen, mate. The fuck was that? What was that? Alanga little drop the shoulder and he's away, but Kirkes, joke of a left back in the game. Doesn't seem to be living up to the standards in real life. In the game, the guy's class. Well in Baltimore. All with the first time ball over. Bradley, oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous from Bradley. Alanga! Why are we doing that? I meant to do outside the foot and he just didn't. Great ball from Bradley again. And that ball's gotten past Lewis Hall. He's went down to the ground. Bradley flies in. Lovely tackle. Guy is putting in a shift now. Away, ref. Oh dear. Couldn't intercept that. Scalvini got his foot in. Order playing up to Gordon. That'll do it for the half then. 1-1. The goal we conceded was pretty shocking. And Spurs have had quite a few attempts there. We're looking a bit weak at the back. Which is a strange one considering we beat the defensive record last season. Only conceded 14 in the Premier League. We've already conceded 1 here. It was a very cheap goal to concede as well. I suppose we're all missing Nick Pope, who played a very key role last season with 33 clean sheets. Bradley down the wing again. Wow. Alanga is just going to keep it in. That was just a waste of running, wasn't it? Oh my god, what ball that is. Gula flies it through to Baltimore. Why are you making a run there? Try and hold it back. Scalvini, all yours. Lovely win. Into Bradley. Ball over the top to Alanga. It's not bad. Alanga cross! Baltimore went head first. You got a fucking death wish or something. Wellington, Ollie. Ah, bollocks. Fuck off. Simon's good ball through. Save from Verbruggen. Gula sends Alanga. Should be on. He's off. Bollocks. 63-minute mark. Just over an hour. Gula is looking a bit tired. So we're going to go with Kobbie Mainoo in there. And we're going to go with... See, this is where Rashford would come into play. I want to take Gordon off. The only thing I can think is putting Visser on the wing. I don't really want to put Dembele in. Yeah, I think that's where Rashford comes in. It'll be a perfect substitution. We're going to go with Joe Linton on the left. Joe Linton in. We've got Kobbie Mainoo in as well. Both midfielders coming in. Go on! I'm trying to go around the player there. That's always been a thing in FIFA. For some reason, you just can't actually move your player around. Don't know why. Well in the assault. Joe Linton now running down the wing. Cobbie's going to fly a ball over to Alanga. He nearly got there. Baltimore, a great win there. Tonali to Hall. He's going to swing a great ball in! Yes! Baltimore, first Prem goal of the season from Lewis Hall. Whipping the ball in. What a delivery. Some finish as well from the big German up top. What a delivery that is. Wow. Perfect. Put it on a fucking plate, he did. Oh, look at the volley. The goal boots as well. By the way, the vote for player of the season, season 2, will be up today. Could be Baltimore who wins it again, so he may keep the boots. Some assist, by the way. Both fullbacks assisting. Very good. Look at the space for Alanga here. Ooh. Just got the pass off to Joe Linton. Ah, that was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? A good ball at Alanga from Kobbie as well. Well then, Bradley. He's been class today. There's Alanga. Oh, fuck, you're trying there, man. 10 minutes on the clock. Love that, Tonali. Lovely show of strength. It's dropped to Kobbie. He's going to go from distance! Fucking hell! What was gone in? Right. Changes. Changes. He's knackered. Voldemort off. And we're going to go Zanotti into the midfield for Bruno Guimaraes. That's why I kind of feel like I might need a third midfielder. To be fair, I've only done this because I put Joe Linton on the wing. I could put Zanotti there and Joe Linton in the mid. Why am I not thinking of doing that? I mean, Zanotti can play in the midfield. Guy can play anywhere, really. Gorgeous football. Lewis Hall. Great delivery again. Better from him. Lovely football there. Look at the space Lewis Hall creates on the pitch, man. Hall. Good delivery again. That'll do. Full time, 2-1 win. We've done so well there to take the lead. Played today in the pool. No, the games... So it's literally just Season 2. It's just the Season 2 games. Season 2 pool. I mean, technically, you can't really fuck that much in here, can you? Lewis Hall wins man of the match there. I would have honestly gave it to Bradley. I mean, they both were in the 9s for ratings, but both fullbacks assist. Bruno with a lovely goal. Voltamara with a nice goal as well. We've done very well there. Conceded a very stupid goal. I feel like we really should have kept a clean sheet there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Tenali, amazing. That's just a normal day for him, though. It's a normal day for him. Yeah, the thing is, if I get Anderson in, though, like, how do I play him? How do I get him into the team? I don't know how I'm going to do that. I would love him in the team, I just don't know how I get him in. I really don't. Like I said, don't get us wrong, I would not mind him in this team. Liverpool beat Sheffield. I mean, to be expected. Beat them 3-1. Oh, Ipswich won. I'm surprised Leeds have spent this long here, to be fair. Coventry lost. Sheffield lost as well. To be expected. Don't have our first Carabao Cup game in yet. Or do we? No, it usually comes in quite early. Okay. As for the wing, we've got quite a few options here. I think Kingsley Coman's probably too much, and he would want a lot of game time. Whereas Rashford only being an 80 overall, I don't feel like he would complain too much. Also, his wage is not 79k a week at United. It's like fucking 300k a week. Tyreek George isn't a terrible option anyway, he's younger. But that's the thing, I feel like we need the experience in. And Rashford, especially in the Champions League, usually fucking pops off. You keep talking about this Alvarez, I just don't see it. 24, he's 79 overall. And, like, it just doesn't seem that good. Doesn't have, like, any green stats, really. Dribbling, short pass, crossing. I don't know, it just doesn't really seem to anything. For 20 million as well. And then Anderson, I mean, I would adore the kid in the team. I just don't see how I play him. I really don't. And he's probably going to complain he isn't getting played. I mean, he would fit on the bench. I would just drop Sonotti. But then I've somehow got to rotate Cobby, Joe Linton, and Anderson. Been doing well with him in your QPR save. I suppose he is going to look good in a team like that, isn't he? If I put him in this, I mean, yeah, he would play because I would sub him in for Gordon during games, but can't seem doing very well. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. We might sort that out in deadline day. Right, we'll get past Liverpool. Very tough start of the season, like Spuds in Liverpool. And this Damien Wend, apparently the board want to keep him, so I've got no choice. I literally have no choice. I mean, some of the teams coming in from, I just never even fucking heard of them. Right, Liverpool, the scout says. Still haven't beat them at Anfield. Drew 1-1 last season. No changes. No changes to a winning team. So we got on. Scalvini's in 83. I just realised that. Not bad. Misak, an absolute knob. Fucking hate him. I wonder if they've splashed the cash. Let's have a look. Have you brought anything in? Don't know who the fuck he is. Damn. No new signings. You're shitting me. I mean, Van Dijk being benched is crazy. Harry fucking Kane. Wait, so where's Ekatike? I'm gonna have to look where Ekatike is after the game. Harry Kane. Are we taking the piss? Harry Kane benched for Isaac as well as member. Connor Bradley. Very nearly. That's mad, that. I know, he's not going to break the Shiro record sitting on the bench. Oh. Goulart interception there. Back to him. Great ball. I don't know why he's taking a massive heavy touch there. Well in, Gordon. Usually plays well against Liverpool for it. Goulart! What a goal that is! What a finish! His first Premier League goal in a long, long time. Oh, that Goulart. What a start to the season this young lad's having. What a hit, son. 1-0. You love to fucking see it. Right at the cop end as well. With his weak foot. Bang. Ah. Oh. Scrumptious. All right, Goulart, what a start. Played great in the Community Shield. Played great against Spurs. Gets himself a goal against Liverpool. Some finish. Liverpool coming straight out with here, though. It's into Isaac. Isaac back to McAllister, back to Isaac. Fucking into him. Fucking into him. Fucking Wellington, Ollie, son. Love it. Chow up to Goulart. He's going to play Voldemort down the middle. Should be on. You always just know when he's offside because he's in so much space. No one gives Alanga that much space. Good ball, that. Isaac. Save from Verbruggen. Strong hand to it. It's a little kind of preview of what's to come with him in that. Bruno. Bradley, great defender. I'll do Chow. Back to Verbruggen. Lovely ball up. Who said he wasn't good with his feet? Ooh. Gula. Go on. I think a big thing with him last season was he got roughened up so much. Every time he was on the ball, you were just getting halved. He's now doing that to the opposition. We've taught him well. We've taught him, don't let yourself get bullied. It's the Prem. Tough league, tough players. But do not let yourself get bullied. And it seems like he's doing that. He's literally been like a defensive midfielder so far. This season. Great win there. Goulart might go alone. Great ball to Voltamada. Chow's come well up the pitch for that. Trying to stick with Isaac. No, shit. Ooh. Didn't say he's gave a pen again. No pen, probably just a yellow. Good ball. Shaw with the clearance. Bradley clears it to Gordon. Got a chance, yeah. Got a chance. Alanga against Lewis Skelly. Takes him on. Alanga, what a save! That is some stop. Fuck off. Oh my god, what a save again! Fucking hell. The keepers we've come up against so far. David Raya and Marashvili, however you say his name. Wow. Great interception from Hull. Can we get a second before the half? Probably not. Nah. 1-0 at the half. Wow. We should have had a second there, but the goalkeeper just decided to turn to Prime Casillas for a second. 3 attempts, only 1 from Liverpool. We only let Arsenal have 1. It's Spurs who have had, like, a really good go with defence. Chow's also an 84 now. I didn't clock on to that. Right, 1-0. More the same in the second. If we can beat Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool to start off the season, I don't want to say anything, but... or too much, but what's to say we can't win it all? I usually do have a good start to the season. Bradley, easy enough tackle right there, son. Rafinha showing too much of the ball. It's McConnell coming off for Szoboszlai. Don't even know why he was starting in the first place. Oh. Well, Neymar's just come on. Oh, I've just been done from McAllister. Save from Verbruggen. Why does Verbruggen refuse to just keep his hands on the ball? What a mess. What a mess. The same way we're conceding to Spurs. Just an absolute mess at the back. Should not be having that issue. Oh. On the counter-attack. Well then Bruno read him like a book there. Oh, Bradley. Oh wait. Go on. That's yours. Well in, Tonali. Gordon, lovely footwork. Tonali. Goulart lays it off to Bruno. Bruno! Let's go there. I suppose, but I feel like Verbruggen really should have kept on to the ball anyway. I know Scalvini got in the way. I feel like Verbruggen should have had his hands around the ball before that. Straight the keeper again. Damn, I just can't beat Liverpool at Anfield. I've done it in previous career, but... Oh my god. Conor Bradley robbed of the ball here. If Rafinha goes down there, they get a pen. It shouldn't be, it's just shoulder to shoulder, but... You know what the game's like. Gula, oh, it's poor, it's just... The tired legs. Isaac Fruitsabozlai is off. 70 minutes in now. We're going to go Visser up top. Jeltz is going to come in for Chow. Don't want to risk him being sent off. And sacked? That quickly? No way. There's no way. Oh shit, yeah. Fucking hell. That was quick. They're probably still in the dressing room. Bloody hell, that was quick. Yeah, they're probably still in the dressing room. And he's gone. I mean, obviously you can't blame them, like, but... Jesus. Winless in his first 8 games. That's fucking poor, that is. Oh, that is very poor. Right, Lewis Hall going up on the wing. Gonna go Kobbie Mainoo in the mids. Diouf going in at left back. Visser up top. I don't think Dyche is gonna do anything though. I don't think he is. Can't see it personally. I mean, I can't see him being any worse than Ange Postecoglou, but can't see him being that much better. Bruno. Oh my god, what a pass! Alanga! Yes! Get in, son! Alanga scored. I don't know how it's went in. How he scores from there, I don't know. Anthony Alanga right in front of the tune end. What a pass from Bruno to start that attack off. Come on. 2-1. Look at that pass. I don't know how he scores from there, like. I don't know how you put that in. But he does, and that's the main thing. Regardless of how it goes in, it goes in. That'll do. Yeah, beauty. Alanga has been quality. Go on. Go on, Visser. Look at the chase you have from the team. Shift. Absolute shift. Right, 82 minutes in. I've got one last sub. And we are going to do Joe Linton in for Bruno. 2 games in a row Bruno's been subbed, yeah. Did get a great assist there if it's going to go down as well. Good ball. Bradley with the clearance. Visser's come all the way down to the other end of the pitch for it. That's up to Alanga. Can I play that ball in? Yes, I can. It's through to Kobbie Mainoo. Liverpool wanted him on loan. Oh, he's trying to play it through to Visser there. He's done well to keep it. Bruno! Wide. I can't believe they've sacked Ange that quickly, though. Fucking hell. The owner must be absolutely fuming. Like I said, he's most likely still in the dressing room with the team. That is rough. Shouldn't have sacked Nuno. Shouldn't have sacked Nuno just because he fell out with him. Stupid, stupid decision. I don't think that Forest team will ever be the same. Honestly, I don't. I don't think the Forest team will ever be the same. They were only ever that good because of Nuno. That'll do. We have finally won at Anfield for the first time in like 30 odd years. Finally. 2-1 win. And Onslaught, who apparently is like very insecure in the job, he's just been beaten off Newcastle. Could he be getting sacked? Could Onslaught be getting sacked? What a win. Alanga, love you. Love you. Has to be up there with... Oh, it has to... Absolutely, mate. The only reason Forest were playing like that and this well was because of Nuno. You can't say it isn't. You can't tell me it isn't. There's no way Dyche, who got relegated... Did he get... I'm pretty certain he got relegated with Burnley. Yeah, he'd done alright with Burnley in the past, what have you. But then he didn't really do much with Everton. I can't see him doing much with the current Forest side. There has to be better options. Maybe it's not straight away.
We just grab a minute of your time for
Like when you think they play midweek. I doubt they get a manager in for midweek. They'll just use like a backup. And then they'll be playing again on the weekends, so... Eddie got relegated with Bournemouth. He did, but look at the players he's now got at Toon. I'm not saying Forest don't have good players, but the only reason the players looked so good in the first place was because of Nuno. Like Elliot Anderson, for instance. Works very well at England under Tuchel. Looked incredible under Nuno. The only reason Anderson's in the England squad in the first place was because of Nuno making him so good at Forest. I suppose it doesn't mean much, but I think Eddie Howe's a better manager than Sean Dyche anyways. It's not as if they're on like the same level. I've always thought Sean Dyche is quite overrated. Yeah, we obviously have the joke of him playing like Brexit football and all that stuff, and you know, like his voice and everything, but I wouldn't really say he's like anything special. Especially for a team that's obviously now playing in Europe. And I know I'm pretty certain he got Burnley to Europe or qualifiers for Europe. I don't think Sean Dyche will be that good. Like I said, I don't think he can be much worse than what Ange has been, though. I think Sean Dyche obviously will get like the first wins for Forest in their last 8 games or what have you. But I can't see him doing much. Shouldn't have got rid of Nuno anyway. The owner's put himself in that situation stupidly. He's done it to himself. So, you know what? They deserve it. They deserve it. Right, I'm going to end today's stream there, chat. I'm going to end today's stream there. I usually only play like the first 2 or 3 games of the season. Half decent start. I'm quite pleased. I'm excited. Gula's already went up a rating. Alanga's went up a rating. I'm excited to see where this season takes. We've got Verbruggen in. That's the only change to the starting 11. And then we've got Zanotti in as well. And, well, that's been it, really, hasn't it? No other changes have really needed to be done. The team was good to start with. We just need to go the extra mile and actually win the big trophies. FA Cup's huge. I've won that 2 in a row now, though. The board objectives, get a Champions League spot, should be done. I've come 3rd in both seasons so far. And we should really be aiming to do better than that now. Win the FA Cup again, so they won 3 in a row. And win the Champions League, which we got to the final in the first season, semi-final second season, so it's obviously doable. It's there for grabs. But yeah, I just want to say, a massive thank you to everyone spending time on their weekend, their Saturday, in this stream. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry that the stream was like 2 hours late. Like I said, I will hold my hands up and admit I pressed snooze on my alarm like 10 times and ended up getting up at like 12 o'clock today. So yeah, that was quite rough. The vote for Player of the Season 2 will be up after the stream. I'll get that sorted straight away. So make sure you cast your vote. And then in tomorrow's live, I will be putting the golden boots on whatever player wins it. Unless it's Voldemort again, then he just keeps the golden boots. Because he will be in the pool. But yeah, thanks so much. Take care, everybody. Stay safe out there, remember. And I'll speak to all of you tomorrow for the next stream. Goodbye.